What's up guys? It is Jasmine Ruiz. Guys, how I went about editing this photo. For this shoot, I used my Sony a7 IV, my 24-70 Sigma Mark I. What I always do is enable profile corrections and remove chromatic aberration. I start off by cropping it. I want to see what or how much of my photo I'm going to be using. So once we do that, I'm going to start off by bringing up my exposure just a little bit. I think that's too. Maybe go right around there. Bring up my shadows just so we can see more of the bike. And my highlights are kind of blown out right now, so we're gonna bring down these highlights. Maybe around right here. From there, I'm gonna bring down my blacks because you can see how the black is a little bit faded. So I'm gonna bring that back. For now, I'm gonna leave my whites alone. If I do want to mess with them, I'll come back to them. And then I'm gonna bring back my contrast just a bit. So now we're gonna add some texture into the photo. That should be good. Add some clarity. I don't like how, yeah, I want to bring my clarity up. That should be good. Add some dehaze. You can see how it looks like with the blacks and everything, how it darkens with the dehaze. And then one thing, whenever you're bringing up your shadows, I like to bring up my dehaze. I feel like it compensates really well for that. And I usually bring down my vibrance and I'll pick up my saturation. That should be good. So right now, we have the base of the photo. I think everything so far is coming out pretty good. Next, we're gonna get into the tone curve. So we're gonna start by bringing down my shadows, just a tad. I don't wanna overdo it, but I do wanna bring some of that back. And then I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna bring this up just a bit. You see how we got like so much more contrast from this. Kind of like it. So a little bit here. Be moving on to the HSL. So we're gonna start removing those colors that we don't want and bringing out the colors that we do want. A lot of red that I would like to pop for this photo. So I'm gonna bring this up to about, I think here is gonna be good. Bring down my oranges. I don't want any orange in here at all. So I'm gonna bring it down till about halfway. I think that does it pretty good. I don't want any yellows, so I'm gonna bring that down a bit, maybe till about here. I don't think we have any greens, so we're just gonna leave that alone. And we don't really have any purple or magentas, but I'm gonna bring that down. We can move on to my color grading. I'm going to start with my shadows. I'm going to bring in some blues, maybe right around here should be good. And we're gonna lower it, maybe around here. I'm thinking we move right here. Okay, I think that looks okay. I think I'm going to go more for this aqua greens. Thinking right around here. And then we can just bring it back and bring it back up. Okay, add some sharpening to the photo. If you hold Option and move the masking slide, you can see that what you're sharpening within the photo. So we're probably gonna bring it right around here. Right now, I'm okay with the photo. We are going to jump into masking next. But from my color grading perspective, I don't really like the colors that I'm having right now, so I'm gonna bring down my temperature just a tad. Well, more than a tad. Maybe till about here. And I'm gonna go back into my HSL and I'm gonna move my greens up to here and my greens here and my aquas here. To go back into my tone curve, I'm going to mess with my reds and my blues. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna bring it down a bit. My green section. I'm gonna move this about one. Get it into the masking next. I'm gonna start by bringing a linear gradient into the photo. From the bottom, we're gonna subtract out my subject, and we are going to bring this part of the photo down. Be up to here. I'm gonna go down to my clarity. I like to bring this up just a bit. Next, we're gonna go to my background. We're gonna bring this down maybe to about put it at 41. We're gonna bring down my highlights just a bit, as well as my blacks. A radial filter right here. I'm not gonna do too much on it. I just want to add a small bump. So like 8. And we are gonna duplicate and invert this. Bring it back out. Think small, maybe like it's too strong. Maybe like right here. We are going to select my subject. We're gonna start by bringing up my shadows. We're gonna add some contrast in, bring up my highlights just a bit, and down my blacks. I'm also gonna go down and I'm gonna bring up my dehaze. You can see that my subject's like really blue, and I don't like that. Just too much blue going on with him. So we're gonna change that. If you go into the mask of your subject, you go to point color, you can pick out the color that you want to take out. I want to take out these like blues. I don't want them there. Well, at least not on my subject. We're gonna bring it down. See, like that's too much. Maybe to about, I think 25 should be good. We'll just leave it right there. Comparison, this photo is coming out really good. So yes, okay, we're getting somewhere. At first it was looking a little like really iffy. Another linear gradient coming from the top. I'm gonna bring this down maybe till about here. I'm gonna add a radial gradient coming from this corner, and we're gonna bring this up. What I'm gonna do is duplicate this and invert it, bring it back and down. And I'm going to darken this just a bit. Not a lot, I just doing a little bit. So it's not much of a difference, but it's the small things that come together. You see, we could go like that, and it's pretty cool, but we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna do that. Okay, so there we go. There's still something missing with this photo. This down a bit, back into my tone curve, and we're gonna go into the point here, ever so slightly, about here. A middle point. All right, very small fade, not much. Just leave it right there. So everything for my masks, I think we're okay on. Really like the colors that I'm sitting with. Bring down my aquas a bit and bring down my blues. A huge difference. If we go here, I like this. Okay. Now we did bring out a lot of the blues in his shirt, so I'm gonna bring that out. I'm gonna bring that back just a bit. I'm gonna select. We're just going to select the object, and we're gonna highlight that area, and we are going to bring up the saturation. I'm gonna mess with my whites a bit, and I'm gonna bring them up just because, ooh, I did not mean to do that. Here, just want them just to pop a little bit. We're just gonna go ahead and denoise the photo. Looking pretty good. I'm gonna go. If you guys want to see any more videos like this, go ahead and leave a comment. I can go, if you want me to edit any of your photos, I think that'll be really cool to do. So we're gonna bring this down to about 40. Right here. We are going to subtract my subject, hit a light here. Because there's lights coming out in the back. Yeah, this is my finished photo. This is the before and after. And this is the final image here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of my little photo edit. Thank you guys. You guys may not know this, but this is my editor right here.